YouTube, it's me Danita, and welcome to my channel Beaming Light. Beaming stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. I kind of want to start trying to get out a little bit more and have different sceneries. I love to just drive around and explore. So I am on the lake and I am recording and I'm excited about it. This message today is going to be very personal. I'm going to really share with you what the Lord has been revealing to me about my divorce. And I really, really hope that people can resonate with this and find courage to move forward if this is your situation, right? So, with that being said, it's going to get very personal. And before we get into the message, let me tell you the story. Last summer I got married. I married a guy that I knew for a long time. Well, I would say I married a guy I thought I knew for a long time. He seemed like he was a good guy. And turns out he wasn't. I met his representative. And it wasn't just him that was someone that I needed to really reevaluate in my life. It was actually family and friends. Excuse me. So last summer, before we got married, my aunt came out and visited, and we flew out there to California together. I treated her to this trip because she was very welcoming in her home, and after my mom passed away, I just needed a place to kind of like a temporary housing until I was able to get something permanent. So she opened up her doors and, I accepted. I gave myself a time limit as to how long I was going to stay there. And I made sure I was out within appropriate time because, I don't want to invade anybody's space, But because of that, because she was so sweet and pleasant and opening up her home to me and very understanding of the things I was going through, I did wanted to take her to California and allow her to meet the guy I was dating and his family, because this guy and I was talking about getting married. He brought up marriage. And so I'm thinking okay, I think I know this guy. Seems like a good guy, right? So she comes out to California with me. She visits. I treat her the entire visit. And we even traveled up to San Francisco, stay a night, just had a good time. But on our San Francisco trip, things got really weird where she tried to hook me up with someone else. And I was like, why are you trying to hook me up with him? He's single and he's closer to your daughter's age, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. And she was antagonizing the situation, go give my niece a hug and kiss her on the forehead. And I was like, why are you doing this? That's really messy, right? And I just kind of let it go because I'm not a person to stay in a space for too long. So I just let it go. The guy, I ended up telling him thank you. I ended up texting him thank you for dinner, and that was it. And I deleted his number. But I'm guessing she went back and told the guy I was dating what happened, because I saw that when her and I were out to lunch one day, the guy I was dating was texting her. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. I didn't even know you guys had each other's numbers, but okay. We'll see how this plays out, right? Remember yesterday I told you, God, he sees the devil, right? The devil thinks he's being sneaky. And God is just like, no, go ahead. Let me see what you're going to do. Oh, that's cute. That's what you're going to do? Oh, that's adorable. Okay, do some more. Let me see how much she's going to take. Let me see how much my child can take. Oh, yep. Remember that? Okay. So that's where I was at with it. I was like, let's just see how this plays out, right? I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm just going to see how it played out. And it played out exactly how I expected it to play out. And what I mean by that is I was confiding in her and her daughter a lot. And the reason is because her daughter shared similar experiences where she dealt with infidelity in her marriage and they got divorced. So she was giving me advice, but here's the gag to it all. my then husband filed for divorce, right? And the daughter told me, she was like, let him file for divorce so it's not on you. I took her advice. I said, okay. Because I'm being a good person, you guys. Like, he's cheating on me and I'm still trying to be a good wife. But it's like my emotions got the best of me because I'm like, I cannot take you cheating on me. It's like, and we're like, nothing is popping off. Like, we're not planning a real wedding and all kinds of stuff, right? Like, it's just like, it's not going anywhere. So he wanted a divorce, gave it to him. And I think they thought that this setup was going to set me back. But the setback set me up for a better relationship with Christ. And I cannot be more thankful to the people that were involved in trying to make me miserable. Thank you. Because the action that you took to make me miserable actually made me very excited and happy about life again. So thank you. Mazel tov. And so the daughter was dating my soon-to-be ex-husband, right? This is family we're talking about, guys. This is a cousin dating my soon-to-be ex. And what really hurt me about this situation is that I donated my mom's car to her after my mom passed away because she needed a car. Now, her mom would go around telling people that she paid for it. She did not pay for it. She did not. That's a lie. Let's make it clear. I donated it to her, and I have no reason to lie about me donating it to her. But she has every reason to lie about her paying for it because she likes to appear that whatever. And so I got further confirmation that this was going on from the mutual friend that set me and the guy up, because this is what the mutual friend said during our conversation. I'm calling to check on you because a lot of your friends are reaching out to see if you're okay, and I don't want them to think that the plan was to kill you. Excuse me? What? Excuse me? There was a plan. Also, everything that I suspected, my intuition was right. Remember I told you guys, ladies and gentlemen, follow your intuition. Your gut is God. My aunt likes to say, if you don't have physical proof, then you can't say it, or you just making accusations. No. The proof is in my gut. The proof is my intuition. Physical proof just confirms what I already suspected. And what's even crazier is this same friend, her favorite phrase when it comes to cheating is, you cheat who you have access to. So I'm like, well, damn, who do you have access to then, sis? Because by the looks of it, you got access to my ex-husband and a whole bunch of your husband's friends. So, something about that. Needless to say, it also was confirmed to me that my cousin was sleeping with my soon-to-be ex because she felt the need to call me and like low-key threaten me in a sense to where she was like, and you should be talking about it. You should just let it go and don't worry about it and move forward. And it's like, we just filed for a divorce like a week ago. Like, what? It doesn't make sense. But she was already out in California. And I know she was in California because she was drinking things that I bought in the house. Because I was like, oh, she was like, oh, I just poured me a drink. I'm like, oh, what are you drinking? And she told me, I'm like, oh, yeah, you drinking what I bought. People don't think I'm aware of it. And like, they'll probably say, oh, she's crazy for saying, no, baby. No. Because the evidence is my intuition. I'm the plaintiff because I'm a child of God. You're the defendant because you're representing the devil, and God is the judge. So in spiritual court, y'all look real bad right now. And what's crazy is like, after the guy and I got married, he was like, well, if you had money, would you tell me? And I was like, yeah, like, why wouldn't I tell you? I trust you. See, but I couldn't trust him. I found fake emails, Bumble accounts, like OnlyFans receipts. The list goes on. I think he has a sexual addiction he needs to address, to be honest. But, that's not my burden to bear. That's him. He got to figure out his own life at this point. But, you guys, it was just really wild how things transpired. And I never thought in my life I would be going through a situation like that. But I did. But it's okay because I came out of it stronger. I came out of it better. I didn't feel a need to go retaliate. I don't need to call people and make threats, right? And it's so funny because her mom, my aunt, called to pick with me and was like, yeah, it's crazy because I thought, she said, it's crazy because people in Louisiana are so relaxed. When you go to other places, they're not relaxed like that. They're on it. So I'm like, okay, so you went to California with your daughter to visit the guy. Like, it's just like really sad. And for my friend to say the plan, come on now. Like, what? Do I like boo boo the fool? No. I knew what was going on. I just wanted to see how far y'all was gonna take it, how far y'all was gonna go with it. And now I have good enough reason, just a reason to say I don't deal with those devils because I don't have time to address the devil. I ain't got time for the lies. I don't even want to have a conversation with the devils about this because I feel like what's the point? They're gonna lie anyways. Who has time for that? So I say that to say I want to get into our message. And I can. There we go. This is a little better. I'm going to get into the message today. And the message for today is public service announcement. I'm happy and it's my mood forever because I'm about to touch the sky. Public service announcement. I'm happy and it's my mood forever because I'm about to touch the sky. I just noticed that forever kind of looks like EVA, huh? Something about that. So let's get into our Bible verses. So public service announcement is a song by Jay-Z. Well, let's do the songs first. Public Service Announcement is a song by Jay-Z. And there's a portion after his first verse. And I love the way he starts the first verse because he says, allow me to reintroduce myself. And that's where I'm at in life. I don't think you guys know me. And this is when I mean you guys right now. I'm talking to my family. I don't think you guys know me. So allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Danita. Okay? But after the first verse, he says something. And well, he doesn't say something. He has this person. It's like a insert, and they're saying, "I did not come here to impress you. I did not come. No, it says, I did not come here to show out. I did not come here to impress you. Because tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me. But remember, when it hits the fan, brother, where it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll be able to say those brothers lied to you, Jack. But you know what? Danita ain't lying. I don't have a reason to lie." And I like how he goes on after that. He says, but Bing ain't lie. I done came through the block and everything is fly. I'm like Chick or Pepper with bling on. I'm complex. I get my by any means on. Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out because that's where I brainstorm. And this is what this setup did to me. It set me back, but the setback really set me up to brainstorm, to connect with you, to get closer to God, to get on a higher vibration, a higher frequency, to let go of the low vibrational entities that I was dealing with. And so I have no time for that. No time for fake ones. Like Lil Kim said, no time. So let's look at Titus chapter 1, verse 2. And we're going to get into, but Danita ain't lie. So it says, in hope of eternal life, which God that cannot lie. In hope of eternal life, which God that cannot lie. Promised before the world began. God promised us that he would give us eternal life, and he did not lie about that. When you're lying to further your own agenda, to cause someone else misery, to be very deceitful, to scheme, to scam, and you know what? Who knows? I could have had a hidden inheritance that I didn't know about. I could have had a trust fund that I was unaware about, but these people knew, and they set me up to get the money because they say money is the root of all evil. But the thing about me is, if you would have gave it to me, I probably would have just divided it against with all of y'all anyways. Like, that's how I am. But you know what? What can we do now about spilled milk, right? All we can do is move forward in the truth because we know that God is not a lie. He's promising us eternal life. So it's not worth it. You are selling your soul for material wealth on this earth. And you shouldn't. Because God is going to promise you eternal life. He did not lie about that. Danita ain't lie. When it hits the front, brothers, whether it's next year, 10 years, 20 years from now, you'll be able to say those brothers lied to you, Jessica. But Danita ain't lying. I have no reason to lie. For what? Why I'm lying? I don't have anything to gain. All right? And so now we're going to go into Happy by Pharrell. Because on the chorus, he says, um, can't nothing bring me down. My level's too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. My level's too high. Remember we talked about getting on this higher level with God, this higher vibration, this higher frequency? My level is too high. I am flying with an eagle right now. I am soaring off the blood vibration and the frequency of God that nobody can bring me down. Nobody. No one with a trashy mentality, low vibrational, feel like they gotta cheat, steal, lie, scheme, scam to get what they need and want. Y'all are not gonna bring me down. For what? It's it's time to rise to the next level. Guys, you gotta rise above the hate, above the drama, right? And that's my move forever. Ooh, shoot. I just dropped it. But that's confirmation to say that's my move forever. But I also want to get into Psalms 144, verse 15. It says, happy is that people that is such, in such a case, yeah, happy is that people whose God is the Lord. If God is your God and you're serving him and you're living in his will, he is going to make sure you're happy and that you're provided with everything, because you want joy in your heart. You want to have that mood forever. You don't want to be on a low vibrational entity. Like, why? What does that get you? Why be like that? Right? Mood forever. This is what I like about Mood Forever. There's a verse. It says, I'm so unbothered. I'm so unbothered. Y'all be so pressed while I'm raising daughters, sons of the empires. Y'all make me chuckle. Stay in your struggle. Crystal blue water, peanut colada in. You stay reminded in my baby father. But like Rwanda, why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Beyonce. Giselle knows Carter. Like, I just kind of want to make that relevant to my situation, because this is a personal video and I'm like really pouring out my love letter to you guys so you can find the strength to move on through whatever situation you're going through. I'm going to say that I'm so unbothered. I'm so unbothered. I'm unbothered. And I'm going to skip down a few lines and say, why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Danita, Juanita's daughter. I see now why my mom moved the way she moved. And I respect it. And I wish she was here so I can tell her that. But again, why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Danita, Juanita's daughter. At my mom's funeral, I talked about how I am going to continue her legacy, right? She started the blueprint, but I'm going to revise it and finish it to make it work for myself and my future generations, my family. Because I believe that God has taken away this counterfeit to bring in my true love. I used to say that, oh my gosh, this is the love of my life, but you guys, was literally the lesson of my life, and I cannot thank him enough for that. Thank you for being the lesson of my life. Thank you for showing me things within myself that I needed to change as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know who you are. All right, so let's go to Isaiah chapter 60, verse 15. And it says, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Ooh. Why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Danita, Juanita's daughter. Again, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated. I was forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee. No man could do it though. Like, they did all of this, but it still didn't get me down. God said, Isaiah said, I will make thee an eternal excellency. God is making me an eternal excellence. He's showing me things that I need to do so I can create joy of many generations. Y'all, telling you, I'm on such a high frequency. I'm like, Kanye, I'm about to touch the sky. Like, I am up there. There's a video, Touch the Sky, and there's a part in the video where Kanye is like interviewing, and he's like, I don't want to talk about that. I just want to focus. And then Nia Long comes up. He's like, you want to focus, right? You want to focus on this. And then Kanye's response is like, Nia, see, this is why we couldn't be together. And she was like, do you know who I am? He's like, I know who you are. I just said your name. She said, all right, well, I'm mother effing Nia Long. That's the attitude that you guys need to have. You know, for me, it's I'm mother effing Danita Clark. Why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Danita, Juanita's daughter. And on that note, that is my mood forever, and I hope it's yours. All right, you guys, it is Sunny Vibes. Spread love, light, and positivity out here. Take care of yourself, and remember to pay it forward with an act of kindness. All right, take care.